Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I would love to do a comparisons for these two SH Figuarts, the Ultra Instinct Goku as well as the recently reviewed the Ultra Instinct Goku Toyotaro editions. So just like the review for this guy, I would love to do things differently. I will start with the accessory first. So basically two of them actually comes with the same set of hands, which are a pair of the closed fist hands, pair of grabbing hands, a pair of kung fu stance hands, and finally a pair of open palms hands. At the same time, they do comes with the same sets of face plates, including ones with a very serious looking straight face, ones with looking to the left face plates, one with the grinning teeth face plates, and lastly one with the open mouth screaming face plates. So here comes the differences between the two. So these regular versions of Ultra Instinct, this comes with a Kamehameha, which I don't have it with me now. I think it's still in the box, but I can show you on this previous review video. In these Toyotaro editions, this comes with this extra heads and also extra faceplate with the eyes closed, and this one with the flowing hair. So in other words, in terms of the accessory, basically this one comes with a Kamehameha, and this head basically is a replacement for not giving the Kamehameha, but they give this extra heads with the flowing hair. And of course, as we all know, this Toyotaro edition does comes with this SH Figupedia as well. Yep, I have recently do a review of this book. Very nice looking book with all the pictures. You can check out that video right over here. And next we'll take a look at the overall look. These two figures looks very identical, at the same time it also looks very different. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but as we go on you will start to see. So in terms of the body, I would say that it's very much the same, and just the difference in terms of the shading. So let's look at the shading first. As you can see that I'm not sure whether it shows on the camera, but the skin tone is slightly different. Yeah, just very slightly, and I'm very certain that they are both the same body because you can see all the scratches are at the same place. Even at the back you can see there are the same scratches at the same locations, so it is very much the same. And for the pants, you can see it's also a different shades of the orange. You can see this one is much darker, this one is actually lighter, and even the revealing of the legs is the same, and the shoe is also of different colors altogether. So at the back we can also see the skin tone of this pack, and the pants also so is the same. And yeah, the back is again, like I say, very identical. And if you do remember from my previous video, I did say that this Goku, the shading is only at the front, and the back you can see is pretty much clean. But this one is the overall. You can see even at the back they have shadings on the pants, and the skin tone is also have some shadings here. So this one is not being lazy, but this one is some of this is exclusive. Kind of disappointed at that. And there's one very obvious difference. I'm not sure whether if you guys notice it, and no, I'm not talking about the heads yet. It is the neck. Okay, you can see this neck is much longer than this one here. So I did take it off and have a look just now, and it is indeed a very much different neck, as you can see. So this is the changes that they made. I'm not sure why they decided to give a shorter neck, but it does looks pretty good with the shorter neck, but it does kind of hinder some of the articulation, which I will talk about in the articulation sessions. And this one is much longer, so when you put on the head, it just looks like he's like a giraffe here with a longer neck, and this one just looks pretty good with the short neck. Okay, so you can take a look again. Yep, you can see the difference. Okay, of course, let's talk about the head. You can see that there are major changes. I would say that it's a entirely different hair altogether. You can see the differences in the design is very much the same. This is the exact same hair that we have for all the base form Goku. They just paint it silver, but you can see this one is an entirely new design. Even the flow, number of hairs that's coming down is all different altogether, so it is not the same. It's a major improvement, I would say. And even at the back you can see it looks very different, And of course, I know some of you guys actually say there's a huge forehead gap there. Yes, I do agree there's a big gap. As compared to this one, I think the gap is not so big. Maybe you take off the hair and let's have a look. Is it really a bigger? Yeah, a slightly wider forehead as compared to this one. Okay, yeah, you can see better here. Let's talk about the faces. Is another major improvement. As you can see, these are the same face expressions, but you can see at the eyes area, it looks very much different. This one is like a lot more serious as compared to this one. It's just like a normal ones. Next, we'll compare to the one looking to the left. You can see the major improvement here. Oh my goodness, the new one here is looking so much better as compared to this one here. The regular Goku is just like looking to the left normally, and this one is like looking to the left and looking up at the same time. And for the angry grinning teeth, you can really feel the anger on this new one here, and this one just like he's showing his teeth. And lastly, for the open screaming mouth, you can see, wow, this one really can feel the anger. It's really nice. And this one is just like doing a checkup and the doctors just say open your mouth and say ah. And next, when it comes to the articulations, of course, since the body is exactly the same, so there will be pretty much the same articulation except for the neck. As I mentioned earlier, the neck is slightly longer on this regular one, so he can actually look up without any issue. But for this Goku, like I mentioned in my review, he really can't look up. Every time when I try to push it up, it will just bounce back to looking straight. Yep, so that's the difference when it comes to the articulations. And next, I'll talk about the scales. And since it's the same body except for the neck, so when it comes to face on like this, it does look like this one is taller because of the neck is longer. But when you put it side by side, you can see they are almost very much the same. Maybe because of the hair, it does makes it looks balanced, so these two still looks like it is the same scale except for the longer neck on this one here. And for the next part, I know what you guys have been thinking about, which is a head swapping. So let's try this new Toyotaro editions on the regular body, whether it works. Oh, okay, you can hear the clicking sound, but it actually goes way in, maybe because yeah, it does have a deeper joint here. And let's see if there's a click again. Oh, okay, doesn't have that clicking sound now. Yeah, but it does have earlier on. And let's try on the regular one on this Toyotaro's body. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can hear the clicking sound. And again, this head does makes the neck looks longer. You can see that now he does have like a giraffe. Maybe because the joint on this one is not as deep as this head. Yeah, so for head swapping, yes, it does works for both of the heads. And the next thing, I know you guys must be asking whether the face swapping is possible. So let's give it a try. I will swap this Toyotaro faceplates onto this regular heads. No, I don't think it works. Yeah, you can see it's very loose. Let's try to lock it on. No, it doesn't work for this new face on the old heads. But how about this old faceplates on the new heads instead? Yeah, it doesn't work as well. It doesn't go in. So face swapping is not possible, but head swapping is possible. And next, I'd like to talk about the pricing here. And of course, you guys would know that this Ultra Instinct Goku is a regular release from 3 years ago, and this one here is a recent release, which is also an exclusive Toyotaro edition. So it costs a little bit more, or maybe 20 to 30 bucks more. I'm not sure about the currencies. Yeah, so the price is higher for this Goku. So for my final verdict, I would say is that I prefer this Toyotaro edition a little bit more because of the facial likeness and the hair. I do think it's a major improvement, even though I do like the body paints of the regular one a bit more. But I'm a person who actually looks more into the likeness of the figure, so this Toyotaro edition did impress me a lot more. Plus, I really love the book, so I do think that the cost of being higher is actually worth it. So yes, I do hope that you enjoy my comparison review, and I really hope that it helps you to decide which Goku that you should hunt for, or should you really give up this one because it's more expensive. And in my personal opinion, you should really sell this one and get this one instead, and maybe pay a little bit more. It's really worth your money. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video.